Hi, this is Sophia from mygreatchallenge.blogspot.com, and in today's video I'm going to show you how I keep track of my to-dos and stay organized with all my appointments using a personal planner. This one happens to be a vintage Filofax. It's I believe it's a Windsor. It's probably from the early 90s. It used to belong to my husband. It's leather. It's the perfect compact size. It fits in my purse. However, it is jam-packed with all the things that I need. I personalize it so that I have decor and kind of scrapbooking things in there to make it a little bit more appealing to me. I'm going to show you how I set it up, and then I'll do a follow-up video on in a couple of weeks on how I'm going to make my own templates and inserts, because so far I've been using this probably since mid 2012, and I'm yet to find an insert that I actually enjoy using, that makes sense to me. I don't like the Filofax paper. I don't like the Filofax inserts themselves. They come in very limited colors. It's either I don't know, it's white or cotton cream or whatever. And for the calendar section, what they call the diary section, I found that most of what I do happens on the weekend, and I'm yet to find a single planner that has a week on the page where Saturday and Sunday is not this big. I'd like to have a regular, maybe smaller Monday through Friday, and then at least one page where it's half Saturday and half Sunday. I live for my weekends, and I found that all of the planners that I've used so far over the years, I was always running out of space. I had to move things from Saturday onto other days with big arrows or use post-its all over the place. It was getting just overwhelming and disorganized. So I've decided to completely personalize this one, and I'm going to show you how I did that. I don't have any of those inserts in this planner yet. That's going to come at a later time, but without further ado, I'm going to show you what my planner looks like. I hope you enjoy the way I've decorated it. I've gathered all the supplies right here so that I can show you exactly what it is that I've used for the planner, and there's also a matching blog. I'll put the link below. Okay, so this is my Filofax Windsor. As I mentioned earlier, this is a personal size that belonged to my husband when he went to college, so it has had quite a bit of use, and you can see it is showing some wear and tear right here on the edges and the crease over here and on the back with some scratches. Here's the Filofax embossing logo on the spine. There are a few things that I do not like about this particular size. The one thing is the ring itself. The rings are too small for me. They are 3/4 of an inch. I really wish that Filofax would do a personal size planner with a 1-inch ring. While I understand that it would be thicker, it certainly would be much easier to personalize it and add our own inserts and, you know, whatever little goodies in there. The other thing that I did not like about this particular Filofax was the pen loop, which I actually removed right here using using a box cutter. The pen loop that originally came with this Filofax was just very hard leather and very difficult to bend or slide any pen in it, and it was just too narrow. So I had difficulty finding the right type of pen to use for my Filofax, so I just removed it altogether. That just doesn't bother me at all. Instead, I put this sticky pen loop from Staples with an elastic band. I don't necessarily use it. Once in a while I would slide a pencil or something in it. Because of the size of the inserts that I've added to my Filofax, and you'll see that they are actually all Franklin Covey inserts, and they do overhang on the side of the Filofax. The pen would actually get in the way of the inserts, so instead, and the pen loop here would make it very difficult for me to be able to close the snap. Instead, I keep my pens right here on the top, and the pens that I'm currently using I found at Staples right at the cash register, and I believe that they were 2 for $1. They are Papermate Ink Joy. They are very nice pen. They are typical ballpoint pen and have highly pigmented colors. They do not smudge, and they also do not bleed. So whenever you write something in a hurry, you're not going to get ink all over your finger or on the next page. I picked a pink and a purple. I don't do color coding in my Filofax. This is something that would be just too much of a burden for me. I just use them intermittently, and once in a while I would just go back to my Le Pen pens, which I like very much. So this is for the pens, and when you open the Filofax, you get to what we refer to as the dashboard. And see, here's a piece of acetate, and all of the inserts in my Filofax are sized to Franklin Covey size, which is a little bit wider, but almost a ½ an inch wider than a Filofax size. And the paper I'm using for my inserts is this Casabella stack from Die Cut with View. This is scrapbook paper that comes in 12 by 12 as a stack. It's very colorful. I like the design, and as you can see, some of it has glitter on it, but it's not the type of glitter that would rub off. I guess it would be sealed. So I've used quite a few of those sheets, and some of the sentiments that are included in it. I guess, hold on, they're right here. So there were some sentiment cards in it as well. So all of the paper that you're going to see in my Filofax is from this Casabella stack from Die Cut with a View. The other thing that I did for every one of my dividers is that I have added a sheet of acetate right on top of it to preserve some of the paper. And in this case here, I did quite a collage with different elements. I don't want this to be damaged, so what I did is buy these acetate sheets, and these I did not find at Michael's. They actually sell them only at AC Moore, and they're from the brand Basil Basic Papers. They are 99 cents per 12 by 12 sheets, and I believe I bought 3 of those, and each 12 by 12 sheet would allow you to make 3 of those acetate inserts for your dividers. I like these a lot. It allows me to put on stickies and then just remove them without damaging the paper underneath. So basically this is my dashboard. Whenever I open my Filofax, I would have stickies over here, and then on the side here the Windsor comes with a ID card holder with a little window here that I do not use, and it also came with different slots for cards on this side, which I also do not use. I found it difficult to remove and put cards back. I've tried it, I just didn't find much use out of it. So instead what I did is put some of those little Project Life cards here, and right behind it I keep all of my sticky notes. And these again I placed on a piece of plastic acetate, and to make sure that the sticky pads actually do stay put and don't move, I've used glue dots right here on the back, and you can see them, to really adhere them to the acetate, and added one of those little paperclip flags that I'll show you later so that I can easily retrieve it. The other thing that I did here to mask my card slots is put another one of those scrapbook pieces of paper and another piece, as you can see the glare here, of acetate, and I've attached them together with some washi tape, and I use this as a dashboard as well. And here's one of those binder clips that I use to make sure that this little dashboard here stays put on the front of my Filofax, and I just removed the little handles because they were in the way on either side, and all you have to do really is squeeze them and remove them. So this is staying in place. Okay, so this is the front of my Filofax. For the inserts that I refer to most often, I'm using these paper clips with a little ribbon, and these I also found at Michael's. They're from the brand Recollections. They come in a pack of 12, and they're just beautiful little ribbons. They have large enough paper clip, and what I did to make sure that they do not come off is either tape them on the front where the acetate is, or right there on the back, sometimes with some washi tape, other times with just regular transparent tape. So I have 3 of those, one here, and one here, and they take me directly to the sections that I use the most in my Filofax. So here we go. When you open the first section here, which would be the month on 2-page section, I have this one little envelope here if I need to put in a little note from work or something, a reminder. These envelopes I also found at Michael's. They are from the brand Die Cut with a View, right here. And they come in a pack of 6. And these are the last 2 that I did not use. They have other designs. I like these little envelopes. They just the right size for the personal size Filofax. I believe these were $3.99 a pack, but I had a 40% coupon when I purchased them. And this is one of those quotes that I really, really like. Sometimes on the way to a dream, you get lost and find a better one. I have a lot of inspirational quotes in this Filofax, and I found them at Michael's as well. This is the brand that I'm using, Me and My Big Ideas. It's called Pocket Pages. They come in 72 different designs. There's this postcard size, and then other ones are got a hair. Other ones are this particular this little size. I guess that would be I don't know, a 2x3 size, and they have different designs, different styles. The one I picked was the inspirational quotes. You can probably find family and vacations, all sorts of other designs. These are for the Project Life. To attach it on the side here, or for my pocket, I've used washi tape, and I'm currently using 2 kinds of washi tape. This one here I found also at Michael's. It's Hello Kitty washi tape. It's got a I guess hot pink design with little Hello Kitties on the side. And the other washi tapes I'm using are this one from the brand Recollection. There's a green one and an orange one. I like washi tape. It's kind of like paper with a sticky on the back, and it's easily repositionable. You can affix something temporarily, just remove it, put it somewhere else. It doesn't tear the paper underneath. Love it. So this is my little card. I'm probably going to put some phone numbers or, you know, quick reference numbers and information here. On the front page of my calendars, I'm using this little Hello Kitty note pad size paper that actually came in with this notepad. This is called the Union Jack design for Hello Kitty, and you can find it on the Sanrio website. This is actually the cover for this particular stack or memo pad. I like it, and the reason why I'm using this here is because I do not like to have pages from inserts that are blank and that I would not use. I like to go directly into the calendars, and the particular 2 months on the page that I'm using are the Franklin Covey inserts, and you can see them right here. I started using those in June, so I have June all the way up to December. The one thing I did not like about them is that they do come with a back and a front. I guess the back is used to reminisce over the goals that you've accomplished in the previous month, and these are the goals for the next month. These are pages that I have no intention to use, so what I did instead was reinforce the tabs here on the side by using some tape, and that allowed me to attach the 2 pieces together so that I can go and flip through my calendar without having to be bothered by those blank pages in the middle. I do like this particular set of Franklin Covey. I've tried other brands. They were again too narrow, and I'll show you when we get to the diary section the difference in sizes between Franklin Covey and Filofax Day Timer and Day Planner, or Day Runner, I guess that's the name of it. This is part of the Serenity collection, and I put some little stickies here and there, and big appointments like dental and medical, and highlighted. And this is, I use those little flower stickies here to mark paydays. So that's basically my main calendar where I put in all my appointments and refer to most of the time. So my next sections is my diary section, and to mark it I'm using these paperclip flags here that I found also at Michael's. These were on sale, 50% off. So I think they were about $1.50 or $1.60, something like this. And they are basically just paper clips with some kind of page marker with a cardboard flag here. I really like these. They're very nice. I like the size of it. I did have to reinforce them right here by using tape because I don't want them to get dirty, I guess, as I flip through. And again, I had to attach them here to the acetate leaf with a piece of tape because the paper clip would actually slide off. So here we go, and another little envelope here if I need to put a quick note that I want to report back into my diary section. And for the diary, I'm using the Serenity pack from, I'm going to show you an empty page here. The Serenity pack from Franklin Covey. I've tried many different diary inserts, and this is really the only one that I find to be practical for me. And I'm going to show you the difference in sizes between a Franklin Covey insert and a typical Filofax day timer or day runner size. So these were the ones that I used before. They are from, I believe it's day timer, and they are from the Flavia collection. So when you put a sheet here, you can see, you see the difference in size. It's almost half an inch wider on the side. And the problem that I encountered using those was that I didn't have enough room to put all my to-dos because I do have a lot of things that I want to do during the week. So I had to add one of those little to-do things in between the middle of my week. And I found it annoying that I had to constantly flip back and forth so I could see the other side. So I've decided to shop around for inserts that would work for me, and this is the one that I found. This is the only setup that they have that follows this particular layout, and unfortunately they don't have any other colors. Basically what you have here is the days of the week all the way on top, and again a very tiny little Saturday and Sunday. So I would keep all my appointments here. And then there are those 6 sections here that are unmarked, and you can pretty much do whatever you want with those. And I find the system to be great for me. So if I show you another one of my week, what I would do is that I would have my little label on top: to pay, to do, at home, blog, and self. And I would just fill in whatever it is that I need to do, scratch it off when it's done. When it's not done, report it to the next week. I use the Martha Stewart's little dewdrops here to remind me of the blogs and the vlogs that I want to do. I find that I tend to overbook myself when it comes to blogging and vlogging, so I always have several ones throughout the week and never get to do more than one. So what I do is that the ones I didn't do, I just report them back to the next week. And if I didn't do it that week, I report it back to the next week. So I really like these. They work for me. A lot of folks are using them for their chores. I prefer to use them just for the purpose of my blogs and vlogs. So this is my diary section here. And then again, because the last page is a blank page that I no intention to use, I put one of those little quotes here. This is my little secret envelope where I keep cash and some receipts. Another quote right here that I tape with some Hello Kitty washi tape, and again another one of those little fly leaves. And my next inserts, all of those are tabbed using the Avery repositionable tab. You can see it right here. These are, and I use my label maker. I have blog and vlog, I have all about me, current projects, and passwords. And then on top right here I have special ops and notes and miscellaneous. So in the blog section, basically what I do is that I keep track of all of the blog ideas that I have, and as I go through them I just scratch them off. So I have to blog and to vlog, to do. These are things that I want to do with the website per se, such as design or specific advertisements. And then these are a list of websites that I want to check out. I have another one of those envelopes here, and in it I'm currently keeping these coupons right here. And this is the Bath and Body Works semi-annual sales that's coming up June 12th, and I'm definitely going to attend this and will probably do a giveaway. That's going to come up next Sunday, so do not miss this. There will be a giveaway from Bath and Body Works products as I go to the big semi-annual sale. The next one is All About Me section. And this is using my old inserts from, I believe these were day runners. And you see again the difference in sizes when it comes to space to write. These are just quotes, notes, little things like kind of like quick journaling that I'm keeping, a list of books that I want to read. Next I have another one of those little quotes. The next one is current projects. These are the two big projects that I'm working on at the moment. And I put two little tabs here on the top using just like plain stickers. I have a garden project and an attic project, so all of my to-dos for those two specific projects. Again, another little envelope here and another divider, and in this envelope I'm temporarily keeping this template right here. These are my chores. I made my own template for my chores to keep track of the things that I want to do, be more efficient, and keep everything when it comes to cleaning the house on a schedule. So I have the days of the week, Monday through Saturday. And what I do, I don't know if you can see this, yeah, is that I've separated each day with a particular section of the house. So on Monday I do the first floor, on Tuesday I do the second floor, on Wednesday I do the third floor, on Thursday I do the basement, then on Friday again with the first floor, and then Saturday I do all the bathrooms over, and then Sunday it's the gardening and outside. So I'm probably going to resize this so it fits a little bit wider, just to add things to it, and I'm going to laminate it. So until then it stays right here in this pocket. And the next section here is all of my passwords, which I'm not going to show you, but I keep all of the account numbers, the passwords for websites, for bank accounts, for billing, all of this. So all of my accounts are logged in here. And this is my special up section. And this is where I keep all of the to-dos that I have around the house. This is the, if you follow the JTD system, this is the someday maybe. It's an ongoing list of all of the things that I want to do inside my house. Every time that I pass by something and I see something that needs to be fixed, something I'd like to decorate, something I'd like to do, I just jot it down immediately. I've read somewhere that if you have an idea and don't immediately put it on a piece of paper, then it gets lost. And that is very true when it comes to me, because ideas just keep popping in my head all day long. So that way I just keep a record of it. And once in a while, I just go through it and see, I already scratched some of them. What I plan on doing is create my own inserts for this particular section where I have every single room in the house separated on probably one sheet, so that those will actually get categorized properly. Because if you go through the list, it's a little bit of everything. It goes from the pantry to the laundry room to the bedrooms to the attic to the garage. So that's my ongoing running list. And here are my notes and miscellaneous. And really in here I don't keep much other than some of those little pages from the memo pad from Hello Kitty. I'm probably going to change this in the future and make it a personal finance section where I'm going to have my monthly budget and expense tracking sheets or whatever. So when I do my own inserts and do an update to this particular video, I'll definitely have most of those new inserts in here. Another insert that I want to do is going to be for this particular calendar here. I do like the Franklin Covey system. However, I find that there's way too much wasted space here and on the side. And if you look at it this way, you can barely see the days of the week here. I just wish that the design was offering a little bit more contrast. So what I'm going to do is probably redo these and print them myself and just insert the days of the week. Okay, so this was the tour of my Filofax. I hope you enjoyed it and got inspired to do the same for your planner. As you can see, there's plenty of space being taken by decoration and scrapbook, and that's okay with me because I just enjoy using it and I want to use something that's pretty. This planner has saved my life because I'm constantly thinking about something and I always forget what I need to do. So this goes everywhere with me. If I go to a store and I see something that I like and want to buy maybe someday, or at least remember as a gift, I just jot down a little sticky note, put it on the dashboard in the front. I do not keep things from the past. I know that there's a lot of people who like to refer back to the things that they've done and the appointments that they've had. It doesn't mean that I throw them away. I just keep them in a box somewhere else. I don't need to have the bulk in this particular planner because it's already jam-packed. So whenever a month is done and or completed, I just remove that section and put it somewhere else. And if I really do need to refer back to it, well, I know where it is. But it doesn't belong here anymore because this is about planning ahead. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the way I've decorated my Filofax. I know that there's a lot of videos out there on Filofax setup, and I enjoy every single one of them. Some of my favorites, like Mysummertouch or Mypurpleylife, I've linked them below this video so you can check out how they set up their own Filofax. I have to say though that as I mentioned earlier, I really wish this was coming as a 1-inch ring. The only 1-inch ring Filofaxes are the A5, and those are about the sizes of an iPad, which is just too big for me. So I'm thinking that since I like the Franklin Covey insert so much, I may actually buy a Franklin Covey planner. They come with a 1-inch ring and they are the exact same height. They're just a little bit wider. They would go all the way up to here. So it's not as compact, but it's still a size that I can manage in my purse. So Staples carry Franklin Covey line, but they don't carry the size 3, which is this size, or what Franklin Covey calls a compact size. So I haven't been able to actually feel one and see how it would fit in my hand or my purse. But for now, I'm still using this, at least until the end of the year, because I don't see the need to go ahead and purchase another planner, and if I'm not happy with it, then I have to go back to this.